Hey everybody, Jeff here. Hope everybody's having a great day. Anyway, I'm getting ready to put Miracle Grow on the garden. I know a couple people asked if they can see it, and I said okay. Anyway, it was a little chilly out earlier, and the bugs were bad. So, in case you want to know what this is, and I know nobody asked, it's all it is vanilla extract. So, in case you want to know what this is, and I know nobody asked, it's all it is vanilla extract and water. And believe it or not, majority of the bugs should leave you alone if you spray it on your skin. This mixed with your skin, whatever, for some reason is attracted towards bugs. That's all it is, you know. You don't got to get any chemicals or big sprays or anything else. It helps with Miracle Grow, and it works great with my plants since I already have cow manure, and then I also use fish fertilizer. So since I use fish fertilizer and cow manure on both, and then I put probably about one of these on 1 to 1.5 each month until almost August, September. 1 to 1.5 each month until almost August, September time frame. They come in a box of 6, so it's a pretty good deal. And it'll feed my corn, my tomatoes, my cabbages, all my different things, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and fill up the planter. I'm going to go ahead and fill up. I'm going to have to get another one of these. I don't like their liquid form. I just feel like they keep giving us, they keep making stuff, but they make it in a way to where it's less and less. It's like they're making money. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Miracle Grow. But I know it's easy tear thing, but I'm doing a couple of these. Alright, and then I'll fill it all up with water. And then I have quick releases on each of mine. I got more of these actually inside, but I'm gonna have to get another one. I have quick releases on each of mine. I got more of these actually inside, but I'm gonna have to get another one. Just for my flowers in the front. So I will tell everybody, I'll post in a little while all the different flowers and everything I went ahead and got done. So the next part of the garden project is complete, except for the rose. I gotta plant a couple more rose bushes. I think I'm gonna go with some knock me outs this time instead of my own personal seeds, which I need 2 more years for them to come up for my own seeds. And alright, so I'll put these on the other side. I'll go grab that hose. I'll go ahead and fill those up. And then on the other side, I'll go grab that hose. I'll go ahead and fill those up. And I know people like tell me different things not to do. I got my own way of doing things. So I could read. What's going on, White? How you guys doing? Yep, we're right. How you guys doing? Yep, we're getting ready to go out here. I'm going to so if you guys want to see the garden, we're gonna go ahead and start. I went through and I tilled that front the other day, okay, for drainage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get the other corn planted. And the individual, like I do have planters for corn, so it can make up and take the place of individual. Like I do have planters for corn, so it can make up and take the place of. Hold on, I gotta take my quick release off. This is a quick release. I have a bunch of quick releases on my hoses. This is a quick release. I have a bunch of quick releases on my hoses, so that I don't get water everywhere. Alright, turn this on now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. I'll flip it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. I'll flip it. So I'm talking to you guys while. Alright, so water's going to go. Yep, quick release is on. Make sure I don't got a knot or anything in the hose. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill these guys up. Doesn't take but a couple seconds. And then I will put the, how you doing? So, all it's regular organic, it's nothing bad. Miracle-Gro is actually pretty good for your plants. I learned that over the years. I think my family's been using it for literally years. So, I learned that over the years. I think my family's been using it for literally years. So, let's go ahead and get all these things on here. There. Put my spray. Not all these sprays work right. It's like you got like one good year with these sprays and that's about it, and I do not like it, but unfortunately I use them because then I can go quick with getting it on there. I didn't say I like them, I just they're the better thing out there right now, unless I buy an expensive, and I don't really want to do with that right now. But I am going to try to go up and down. I don't know if I'll get to my sunflowers today, but we'll see. All right, here we go. So we got that on. Oh. Oh. You know, it's supposed to be off right now. That's why I don't like these. There we go. It's the handle. It's the handle I don't like. Because it's the handle. It's the handle I don't like. Because there we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this blue stuff on there. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this blue stuff on there. Oh, hold on, if I go that way, it's gonna kink up. Right. Get my plant here that's pretty much dying. I'm gonna flip this around. You guys can talk to me while I'm doing it so you guys can flip the camera. There we go. As I want it to. That's what I do not like. Oh. I don't like that handle's I knew I was gonna do that. Stupid. Me, I'm stupid. I got kinked. Because the hose is long. See? Now, because the hose is long. See? Now, I'm wasting blue stuff. Now, I'm wasting blue stuff. So, I'm going to try to do shortly. In case you're wondering. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. I guess I'll just try. Yeah, today is not a day to do garden. Everything keeps getting tangled up today. Yeah, today is not a day to do garden. Everything keeps getting tangled up today. Like literally everything wants to tangle up. Seriously? Jeez. I pulled out my solar light. Because everything... As long as I can get these rows in here. I'll get the back rows later. Like I said, usually 1.5 of these blue things do good. Later. Like I said, usually 1.5 of these blue things do good. The last 2 rows are going to be a little more difficult to get. Nope. There we go. Yeah, see, it's like dull. That's one reason why I plant others. That way I transplant the corn that's not there. Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. Get me up here to get some more. Okay. Here we go. Getting me up here to get some more. How are you guys doing? Talk to me here. I can actually read everything today. I'm not completely daft today. Okay, here we go. Getting me up here to get some more. How are you guys doing? Talk to me here. I can actually read everything today. I'm not completely daft today. I can actually see everything. I got my screen. Now if I turn the camera around, or I can flip it with my thumb. So it's not like when I'm cooking or baking. So here I flip it. There we go. Got it. See, now this one works okay. This one here, this one's working okay. See, it's not spraying out, but it's the newest one, and the handle's not broken on it, so I don't know what's up with some of this stuff. So anyway, Miracle Grow. I shouldn't call it blue, I should call it Miracle Grow, right? So if I turn it upside down, all right, there we go. Or that. I'm gonna. Or that. I'm gonna. Because I got corn all the way up that way. I just stopped at these couple rows here. Because I got corn all the way up that way. I just stopped at these couple rows here. Okay. And there we go. Sorry, I didn't flip the camera back around. Okay. Flip the camera. So as you can see, sorry about that. I thought I had it on the right one. So like I said, that go all the way up to there. Okay. I'm gonna go this way with it so I can do a round robin and I don't get tangled up. Because I hate when that happens. Yeah, I don't get tangled up. Because I hate when that happens. Yep, so in other words, I'm just having a little, just have fun with everything. Everybody takes everything so seriously these days, you know? I do my garden because it's a great stress release. I talk to you guys because it's a great stress release. Alright, it's actually pushing water in there now. Hey Desert, hey Rose Cuz, hey Amy, hey Jose, Lopez, how you doing? There we go. So this will take about 1.5. And so this will take about 1.5. And I'm gonna go in here a little bit farther. See if I can get that third row. See if I can get that third row. There we go. So we're getting that third row now. Hey. Hey. Yep, it's gonna take 1.5. I'll go down so I don't want to run it. I'll go down so I don't want to run it. Yeah, I can't get over there. Okay, don't want to hurt the corn. All right, come back out. Ah, hit this. Yeah. There we go. All right, coming down this way a little bit further. I'll find a good area to come in at. Actually, I'm gonna walk the yard real quick so I can pull the hose out. Talk to you guys while I'm in there. Okay. But I hold my camera on me. Hey Teepster, how you doing? How's it going? Alright. Alright, now we're gonna... Alright. Alright, now we're gonna... make sure that I can... Okay, we'll go in this way. That's one reason why I make sure that I can... Okay, we'll go in this way. That's one reason why I got these poles out here, by the way. Everybody thought it was because of fence. It's not. It's so I can bring the hose through here to get to... Alright. And now I gotta go get another... Alright. And now I gotta go get another... I try to get some of the sunflowers. I try to get some of the sunflowers. Alright, I have to go get the last one now. Alright. Now, ooh, sorry about that corn. I did not core a piece of corn. You don't like, no. That's not gonna work like, there we go. Thank you. Okay, got that. Now, okay. Problem is I'd like to use this one. Give me a second here. Okay. Problem is I'd like to use this one. Give me a second here. I appreciate you guys paying attention and going over to my YouTube and my TikTok pages and liking everything. That means a lot to me. I'm just a human. Like I said, I know people always use... I don't do things to sugarcoat anything. Everything I do, everybody knows what I'm doing. So, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get this guy on there. Okay. Don't you dare do it now like the other guy. And we are going to bring 2 of them because I'm going to need to... Alright. We're going to need 2 of them in this area. But I have a feeling that... Alright. We're going to need 2 of them in this area. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to move my hose a little bit different. But I think I can do it from right here. I think I'll be alright. I think, therefore I am, right? Isn't that how it usually goes? Here, I'm going to switch the camera. Stuff planted in today, even. Like, so, like this stuff here, I got some, like everything I do is from seeds, and my seeds weren't all finished yet. So, here we go. So, let's get in here and bring it back down this way. That way I can go in. So, let's get in here and bring it back down this way. That way I can go in. I don't have a... nope. I'm not ready for that yet. Nope. I'm not ready for that yet. Have to go up this way. Okay. There we go. And mixed in with all my other stuff. Let's not destroy too many of that stuff. Okay. Alright, ready to go back to this. Come on, fuck. That's what I don't like about these Miracle Grow ones. Sorry. Getting the last of these rows. I'm more worried about the corn than I am the sunflowers right now. I'm more worried about the corn than I am the sunflowers right now. Sunflowers are going to get big no matter what. All they need is sun. That's why they're in that last row. This here, gotta make sure. Okay. I'll also get my tomatoes. Alright, and let's get out of here. So this thing is too silly now. Spray it. And I can't beat it enough to get it to work right. Okay, I don't have anything under there yet. I've got to put something under there, but over there I do. Okay, I don't have anything under there yet. I've got to put something under there, but over there I do. Now that's where I need this one. we are. That's where I need this one. There we are. Oh, that don't work. That's terrible looking. Alright. Oh! So it's pushing too much pressure into the bin, isn't it? Alright. Sorry, I gotta get these guys over here now. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't like doing it because it puts too much pressure on it. Okay, I'm using a flat for the peas and the beans and everything. Everything's planted now. That's the thing. That's now. Those will probably a little more. Alright. Like I said, these sometimes it depends on what time of day it is. I got these planted for different times of the year for the sun and everything. So, and I know a lot of people have been paying attention to how I was planting. And the whole thing is you can watch how it goes to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong or if I'm completely out of my mind. But I tell everybody, wait until you look at it. The beans this year, I'm trying to get them to grow up around that. I don't know if they will or not. I might put some other stuff in to grow. I would actually almost be surprised if they did. But, you know, things got a way of surprising you, you know? Alright. And all this. There we go. Keep some stuff stored into the garden so I don't hit it with a lawnmower. But we're going to go ahead now and get the rest of the garden so I don't hit it with a lawnmower. But we're going to go ahead now and get the rest of the tomatoes in here. And the radishes that are growing. Go ahead now and get the rest of the tomatoes in here. And the radishes that are growing. Yes, I do have stuff in the ground that you can't see right now because it's not coming up and it's not that shady of an area right now. For the person that asked about the pot, yes, I am sending as I figure it out, and yes, I am going to start sending people pies. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Got to get over here. Okay, now I gotta. Sorry. Probably overwork my stuff sometimes. Once I get it on, then I'll put the regular sprinklers on. Alright, see if I can find an area to go through here. So I can get, once I get it on, then I'll put the regular sprinklers on. Alright, see if I can find an area to go through here so I can get those other areas. Hi. So, here we go. Sorry about that. I can see everybody saying, hey, long legs. Okay, I'm not sure why you call you about that. I can see everybody saying, hey, long legs. Okay, I'm not sure why you call yourself long legs. You probably have to explain it to me. Okay. I actually should put some. Alright, here we are. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish this all up. There we go. Yep, see right? Alright. I gotta go with the jet now. Alright. Wow. Gotta go with the jet now. Alright. Wow. There we go. Making. I'm not gonna be able to do this that much when I'm not gonna be able to do this that much when there we go. Oh, don't. And down. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Alright. Yep, I know I'm all over the place with stuff. Yeah, let's get out of here. There we go. Stupid. Okay, we got it. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different method of getting. No, this isn't ortho. That's just an old thing I used a long time ago. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, that don't look the greatest, but as it gets bigger and bigger, it looks better and better, and then it starts blocking out. Yeah, that don't look the greatest, but as it gets bigger and bigger, it looks better and better, and then it starts blocking out. And I'll go through on my hands and knees, and I'll get all those weeds and everything out of there. Blocking out. And I'll go through on my hands and knees, and I'll get all those weeds and everything out of there. There we are. And that's because of I light fires around here, since I do firing. That's actually flowers out there. My flowers that I had last year, the seeds, now they pushed in right there. So that has to do with. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to use that last one for like my flowers and stuff that I just planted to give it something. Or maybe not. There we go. But I got a thing in front that I can use for that one. So let's go to the front, and we will use that last one for the. Go ahead and keep that on there. Now we're gonna go to the front with this one. Okay. So, yep, we're gonna show you guys the. So this is where I just got these things. Now I have the names of everything that I planted in there, but I also, like I said, I got the names of everything. So if you guys want to see, I also, like I said, I got the names of everything. So if you guys want to see what this is here, okay, camera. So I'm gonna go get some more flowers, but everything that's got a piece of paper in it, I'm taking the paper out. I just needed to know what I was planting in each one. And then of course my roses. And then this whole thing, should be climbing roses, most of it. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here now. Should be on shower. This one may be just like the other one where it's not very good. So here, let me put that there for a minute, okay? While I get this on here. There we go. Oh, this one doesn't even work right. I don't like that. There. Feed and water. Oof. I don't mind all the muddy as long as that. Yeah, this is definitely an older one because it does not. Do things appropriately. Okay. There we go. But all my roses do get it. Gosh, dang it, that one's really bad too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's one I'm gonna have to replace. I'm gonna have to replace this one because it's bad. It's getting me all kinds of ways. If you don't believe me, take a look and you can see what it's doing. See where it's coming out by my hand? Yeah. So this is behind my roses, but they're all getting what they need, I guess. All right. There's nothing in. Well, I got one rose in there, but it's only because. And I do not like how that's coming out, and there we are. Okay, we're done with this one. This one's not going to be very easy to handle. Just a minute, everybody. Yeah, that's not good. All right, I'll sit him down that way. And we're just going to do it my way, I guess. Nope. Nope. Not the way you're supposed to do this, I know. Nope. And all right, we're good. I'm gonna take this to the back now, because that's one I'm not gonna use anymore. So the back now, because that's one I'm not gonna use anymore. So we're not gonna use that one anymore. Yeah, because it got all over me. He was not one. I gotta make sure I get everything in there the right way. And pretty much now I can start taking out all the papers and everything. So, like I said, I just got these planted today, so I had to know what's in each one. And now that I know what's in each one, I had to make sure I knew it by heart though too. So, however, I'll keep a couple of those in for now because it's just a little too muddy. Make sure I knew it by heart though too. So, however, I'll keep a couple of those in for now because it's just a little too muddy. But it's got to get a lot of sunlight. Sunlight is very important for all this stuff. And the ones that may have too much water and I don't have much. So if you guys wanted to see the flowers firsthand, here you go. Here's the flowers that we planted by. Wanted to see the flowers firsthand. Here you go. Here's the flowers that we planted by seed. Pretty nice, huh? These are the ones I talk about all the time. And now I do it because, like I said, they're roses, and to grow roses from seed is very hard to do, or at least for some people. So the other ones in front, I'll get those later. Okay. So the other ones in front, I'll get those later. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll put my regular hose on and turn the one off. Oof. So, okay, everybody, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. And like I said, if you ever want to know anything, you're more than free to ask. And like I said, if you ever want to know anything, you're more than free to ask. I'm not an expert, but I've been doing it for a while. So anyway, make sure to like this page. Make sure to follow me if you like pies and baking, and because I like chili and lasagna. So those are going to be a couple of the next things we're going to do. That being said, I will talk with everybody later, okay? Yeah, oh, you want to watch what I've got to do now? Now I'm going to put in one of my, I'll do him. So I got to take that completely off. There we go. Sorry. There we are. I got to see where he's hitting. There we are. And grab that. I think he should be alright. Alright. Now we're just giving them some more water, making sure they're okay. Alright. Now we're just giving them some more water, making sure they're okay. I'm making sure the sunflowers, I'm actually kind of making sure the sunflowers get here. You see what I'm looking at when I come down here to my knee? I'm seeing where the water's landing at, and that way I'll know where to put it next. And I'll let it go here for a little bit, then I'll move it over to the left and the right. I know. So he should be getting everything in there. Alright, let's put all this stuff away now. I'll let everything dry out and I'll put it all away. So now I'll let everything dry out and I'll put it all away. So that being said, I still got a lot more stuff to plant. But now when I plant, it's experimenting for next year to see what I want to do for next year and which crops I want to do for like next year. And also that front row is where I'll be putting all the flowers I put inside the, yeah, the birds are all coming out now. So the front row, that where you see the bricks and stuff, There's going to be like extra tomato plants there, and it's also going to be the different flowers that should be coming up in my flower pots, and I put them there to find out exactly, making sure everything's growing okay. But yeah, they're all back here also, so we'll have about 20 different types of flowers out here. So if you guys are interested, you guys can see them. Hey Mike, how you doing? Mike Kaufman. Hey Sissy. Hey Connie, how are you doing? Connie Lancaster. Joel the pro, how you doing? Yeah, so we're getting that on there if this thing wants to turn right. One thing I don't like about sprinkler systems is they've got them literally designed, almost every company has them designed now to where they only last a year, because they put those little rubber heads on them, and those little rubber heads go bad after a year, like because after when the wintertime and you store them, they get hard. It's like that rubber that gets hard or whatever. I hate that they do that, but they do that. So, all right, everybody, I am getting off here. I got some more stuff I got to get done. Hope you all have a great day. God bless. Think each and every one of you is important. I'm serious. Those squirrels had like some kind of a fight over at my yard because I got crap all over my and I just swept this and blew it all off. So, all right, everybody. God bless. I'll talk with everybody soon, okay? You guys mean the world to me, and I thank each and every one of you.